batteries, don't you hate them?
Every time I need it, it freezes.
And the papillary muscles. And that's going to pump blood out through here. So here's your pulmonary semilunar valves, right here, up to the pulmonary artery, going out to the lungs, either side. So, and even though it's an artery, it carries deoxygenated blood. So that's the other thing to remember. That's why it's blue. So that's going to come out. Then it's going to come back in. You've got two on either side. The pulmonary veins coming back in. Comes into the left atrium. Here's the left auricle. Again, it's a structure. And the same thing will be, the structures would include valves, chorda tendineae, interventricular septum. Those are all structures. Now if I ask for chamber, and I could well ask for chamber, this would be the left ventricle. And here's because it's the left, it's the mitral or tricuspid valve. Then here is chorda tendineae, and then if I pull this back just a little bit, you can just barely see the aortic semilunar valves in there. See the little, there they are inside.
What are the pulmonary valves?
Pulmonary valve. Pulmonary side. Okay. Interventricular septum, which is the wall. See, this is the thing about the bad thing and good thing about it. The bad thing is there's lots of terms to learn. The good thing is they all make sense. Interventricular, what it means between the ventricles. Septum means wall, so it means the wall between the septum.
Okay.
So if you know what the words mean, sometimes it'll help you. You can fake your way through an answer if you know how to put the terms together.
Right.
You know, myocardium, muscle of the heart. So sometimes it helps. So anyway, so then it comes up through this. Here's the aortic semilunar valve. So that's going to come up here through the aorta. The top of the aorta. Put it back on a stand. Oops. There we go. Okay. This is the aortic arch. First off is the brachiocephalic. That's going to split. It's not very long. It's going to split into the right carotid and the right subclavian. This is the left carotid and left subclavian. Then it immediately takes a big dive and goes down.
On the diagram, that's what this is, right?
Descending aorta.
Just making sure.
This is the ligamentum arteriosum, this little thing, number 10 here. And what it is a remnant of when the baby was still in the womb. When babies are there, do they need to breathe? No, they don't need to breathe. In fact, their lungs aren't even inflated. So what happens is that before the baby's born, this is real big, and the blood, instead of going to the lungs, it goes right into the body. It doesn't need to go to the lungs. It doesn't need to. That babies don't breathe. They get all their oxygen from their mom. When the baby's born, takes that first breath, changes start happening. That closes off. But there's a little bit of it left. And there's also a place on the inside. There's also a flap between the interceptor wall that closes. But those are some things that happen when babies are born. Okay, so that comes up and go down. Okay. If it's above the diaphragm, it's the thoracic aorta. Below the diaphragm, it becomes abdominal. So that's one of the things that says, what difference does it make? Well, if your doctor says you have an aneurysm in your abdominal aorta, are they going to need to go into your chest cavity? No. So that's the reason. They have all these names for the different parts of it. It seems like it's kind of ridiculous, but there's a purpose for it because it helps them identify where things are.
Right.
Because the aorta is quite long. This runs all the way down to right between the legs when it splits into the two. I can't remember what the name of it is right now, but anyway, it splits. So that's that. And then these are some of the different, you'll need to know these. Well, I don't remember them all right now, but the different These are the coronary arteries. These are the ones that they do bypass grafts on or put stents in. Is in these ones up here.
Do we need to know those by name or no?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're on
Okay.
the diagram. So anyway, so that's that. And did you see